Hey guys, I hope everybody's having an amazing morning. So this morning, guys, I really want to talk to you about a pretty serious subject, and that's working for free and cheap. Having an amazing morning. I'm gonna go ahead and add cheap to that. And I'm gonna give you 5 or 6 ways this morning. I hope you write them down because a lot of this has to do with the profits and the profitability in your business. And you may want to catch this for free because I'm probably going to end up coming back and doing this as a paid webinar so I can give you even more details on how to stop working for free and cheap and how to get your clients to pay you more. If you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. Oh, so guess what, guys? Giveaway this week, this month, right? Good morning, Jay Way. We missed you in class on Monday. Y'all better catch the Monday classes. They're going to give you life. This month, we're going to be giving away a laptop and a printer bundle for those of you, but you must like, share, and register. So make sure you text BYOB Pink to 77948. Make sure you, hey Toya, make sure you text BYOB Pink to 77948. And I'm going to throw in a jumpstart coaching session with me to the winner. So make sure you text, make sure. I'm going to repeat that for the cheap seats. Make sure you text BYOB Pink to 77948. You're going to get a form to fill out. Make sure you fill out the form. If I have your phone number and you haven't filled out the form, you cannot win. So text BYOB Pink to 77948 in order to win your laptop printer coaching bundle for the month of Christmas. That is the BYOB coaching show's gift to you. And we need to make sure that Dion updates our headers with that information for next week. So with that being said, guys, here's how to get your clients to pay you more. Number one, you got to know the difference between added value and working for free. A lot of you guys, in your attempt to include added value, are really just messing up your pricing structure. You've got to know what to add. Good morning, T100. We missed you in class on Monday. You've got to know what to add for value, because some things that you add for value, you will end up losing money, you will end up losing time, and you will end up with an ungrateful client who, because you did not point out to them that this is added value, and instead you just ran off on the plug and did things that they did not ask you to do, provided information they did not ask you to provide, provided additional support, provided additional coaching. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Tarnisha. And you think that you're providing additional value when in actuality, really what you're doing is you're messing the market up. You're setting unreal expectations for your client. And then when they go to somebody who is going to charge them equitably, they don't understand it. Good morning, Jerry. So you've got to understand the added value that you add. I'm going to give you an example. And that's why I want to do a paid webinar about this. I'll probably do it next Sunday. Let me give you an example. If you have a service product for a client, meaning me as a coach, Jamie as a publisher, Berlin as a coach, Chiquita as a real estate investor or a real estate coach, But they are calling you multiple times about that product. That is multiple fees. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
So what ends up happening is you end up talking to a client 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times for one product, and that all of those conversations were not built into your pricing structure.
That's
and
good,
this
Coach.
ain't tea or shade. This is truth. Because every time you have to take off to talk to that client again on the phone,
that's money.
That is money.
That's money. Wow.
Yeah.
And everybody's got to understand that it's not tea or shade. As a coach, you get so many coaching sessions with me. If you want extra, that's VIP. And it's not tea or shade.
That's good, Coach.
So number one, you got to cut it with the added value. And many of you think you're adding value when in actuality, you're just cheating yourself, number one. And number two, you're cheating somebody else because you're way over the line. You're giving business advice, you're giving marketing advice, and that's not your lane. Many of these people need a coach.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, you got to know what's your lane, what's not your lane, and stay in that lane, or you're going to be shorting yourself and somebody else. That's number one, knowing the difference between added value and overextending yourself. Number two is there's no such thing as beta.
Huh.
I hope somebody caught that.
That's the big one out there.
You want to beta test something. When a beta test, if you're going to beta test something, you shouldn't be beta testing for 6 weeks and 12 weeks. A beta test may be come in and do 1 day at a program. But when Walmart releases something new, when Michael Kors comes out with something new, when Gucci, Fendi, and Louis Vuitton
Apple
with something new, they not beta testing.
Apple put it out with the bugs.
And that's another lesson learned. That's another way you're missing money. You're keeping the price low, trying to get it perfect. Apple is putting out, and I say this all the time, y'all standing in line for an Apple phone full of bugs. Right. And they will tell you.
Tell you up front. Yeah.
They will tell you, look, it's full of bugs, and you still go pay $1,000 for it. Here's what it all boils down to. You've got to have the same mind as a producer that you had as a consumer. If you was buying faulty equipment as a consumer, why you not selling stuff? It's still, I'm not saying put a bad product out. I'm saying no product is perfect. And in your time, you dragging your feet trying to get it perfect. Don't forget 2 things. Number one, don't forget that product could have helped somebody. Even in its imperfection, that class, that book, that conference, that workshop, don't forget you're here to serve. So when you over there trying to get it perfect, somebody shoulda, coulda been helped. Number 2, you lost money. In your pursuit of perfection and trying to get it just right, there was some money that could have been made even in its imperfection. That's why they have additions. That's why they have generations. The first generation iPod, it was out, but it was totally different by the 5th generation. The first generation Apple Watch, totally different than the 5th and the 6th generation. But that did not stop them from making money. And that's right, Victoria. You almost can't get it perfect until somebody tries it.
Yeah.
So y'all need to give up on that beta mode because you ain't doing nothing but spoiling a block and ruining commerce for real business people.
Spoiling.
Sorry.
Mm.
It ain't no store that I know of that's letting you test and try stuff for free. Your first Apple phone was full of bugs. They had the little ring system. A man that hacked into a little girl's room. Alexa's calling people while you talking about them. It's so many bugs. You gotta stay buying that stuff.
Oh my God.
So you better stay
Right.
selling it. Hello? Also, you have to understand your worth, the value of your time, and the value of added benefits. Expedites.
Right.
You want me to do something faster? It's gonna cost more. Y'all, let me tell y'all what y'all need to do. Y'all need to really be about your contracts with your customers and facilitating understanding so that they know that I don't do this for free. I'm gonna give you this one call, but if you need to talk to me again, it's gonna be a consultation fee. Start sending them invoices out. I bet your phone stopped ringing.
Right.
Start sending invoices. People have to know that your time is valuable. And guess who the only person is that can teach them?
Me.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're the only person
Yeah.
that can teach them the value of your time. If your bank account is not doing what you need it to do, chances are you're spending more time servicing broke customers than you are looking for customers who can really pay you.
Ooh.
And do you want to know why we do it?
Ooh.
Because if I'm busy with Miss Broke, if I'm busy with Mr. Broke, I ain't got to get out there in them streets and fight. So we do it to placate ourselves. We do it as a busy blanket, which is not only the case for coaching, but it's the case for listening to your doggone coach and doing as your coach does. Now, there are lines of demarcation to this. If somebody's sick in your family, or you sick, or I need to call you because some life altering has happened, I'm not trying to send you no invoice for that. But what you're not gonna do is burn my time up. If I reach out to you and say, hey sis, send me this, I need this and that, I'm not gonna repeatedly use my time to follow up on you. It's not to your shade, I'm busy. And no, it doesn't mean, hello, you better say that, Victoria. And not only that, when clients who you know have a tendency to lay on your phone, hey, can you talk real quick? Sure can. Schedule your time, and that link should be to a paid time session. And guess what? Who knows? They may even learn from you. But people who were serious pay. I'm about to start charging for my discovery calls. After your first free one,
you only get one free.
If you miss it, you gotta pay.
Ooh, yes.
If you reschedule 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now, you gotta pay. Now I'll take it off the price of your coaching package, but at the end of the day, what you guys gotta realize is you have time that you cannot get back.
Yeah.
And you're giving away your time, energy, and effort to people who don't value it
or deserve it.
They don't run their own business. When they start running their own business, they will start valuing your time and energy. And if they was running their own business, they wouldn't have time to lay up on your phone with you. True story.
Yeah. Woo. This is so good this morning. I'm taking all kinds of notes.
I'm telling y'all, next time this gonna be a paid webinar, y'all. Y'all missing it. I don't think y'all catching it. But you got to know the cost of even your time, even a quick question on your phone. Can I give y'all an example? I had a lady one time that said, hey, I want to do A, B, and C. Is this a good business idea? I said, schedule a consultation. Let's talk about it. It's going to be $4.99 for me to assess your idea. She said, oh, well, you can't just tell me whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. I said, either way, I'm saving you money. If I tell you it's a bad idea and you don't do it, you saved money. If I tell you it's a good idea and you go do it, you made money. In any of that, I didn't create any revenue. So if I'm going to save you money or make you money, don't you think I should get paid?
Ooh, that's good.
She didn't pay me. Y'all want to know what happened? Y'all want to know what happened?
Oh, please tell me.
Went and did the idea and lost $20,000.
Wow. Wow.
Y'all are losing money hand over fist. What about those who say, I have to pay you to see how you can help me? So Victoria, with all the millions that I've made, I'm well beyond my proven point.
That's good, Coach.
I'm not in the position where I'm still proving myself.
That's good.
My proof is my bank accounts, plural. My proof is my investment accounts, plural. So I'm not at that point where I'm proving myself to nobody. If you can't look around me and see the blooms, if you can't look around me and see the people who have quit their jobs, the people who are making considerably more money. I had a client get mad at me because she got rude with my team. And so I got rude with her. And she talking about, oh, I don't want to coach you no more. But let me admit how my business has changed and how my revenue has changed. Because you can't deny great.
Right.
You can't deny great. And here's where I stand, guys. If somebody doesn't see the need to hire me to increase their revenue, I can't help them. Baby, it's so many more that will. But I tell you what, Victoria, that one that said I have to pay you to see how you can help me, they're not your client, no way.
Right.
See, y'all got to use your discernment. Let me see if I can put this in a respectable way. As a coach, you're not just hiring me. I'm hiring you too.
Yes.
And at this point, I got a choice as to who I work with. Money ain't never so bad that I got to work with somebody that's going to cause me more problems.
That's good.
I have a community of women that get along that I built with my blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
And anybody that poses a threat to that has to go. No dollar amount is enough for me to risk a multi-million-dollar community. Count your cost.
Ooh, come on, Coach.
So if you don't know how to get along well with others, if you don't know how to mind your manners, if you don't know how to extend grace, I can't hire you.
Yeah.
I turn down clients all the time. I had a client who wanted to hire me. Hey, cute and dapper. I had a client who wanted to hire me. This is what she wanted. She wanted to interview my clients.
What?
I remember that.
Yeah. What?
She said, I want to hire you, but and she wanted to hire me for my $25,000 package. She said, but I'd like to speak to some other clients. Girl, good. and buy.
Bye.
Good and buy.
But you
Because
know
at
what?
the point that my testimonials are not enough, if she been watching me any amount of time, she
Right.
sees clients of mine. Jamie, how many times a year do you talk about how I increase your revenue?
Every
Really,
time.
how many times a year you talk about how I got you up and got you releasing products? Chiquita, how many times a year you talk about how I got you off your job?
Every
So
show.
Always
paying
here.
attention.
Right.
Every
Right.
show. Yeah.
Right.
The information she needs is out there. Girl,
Right.
you just trying to be messy, and I'm not doing it.
This is so good, Coach. This is so good and so needed in this community, in the online space.
And right, Victoria, what make her think that any of y'all got time to be all up on the phone with her? Girl, anybody got time for that?
Right.
We'll send her an invoice. How about that?
I'm
How
telling
about
you, it's a new era.
It's a new.
You either ride with me or collide with me.
Ooh, Coach.
Girl, that was Tupac.
That goes in the magazine.
That was Tupac.
That was wow.
And because at the end of the day, you can't make people want more. And they over here, and that's another thing, y'all. Y'all better stop buying glitter.
Mhm.
Stop buying glitter. Stop buying heavy talk.
Yeah.
People just be talking heavy about how much money they make and what they doing this and what they doing that. And you get behind the scenes and ain't none of that happening.
Nothing.
But you done bought a good look and
Mhm.
a stylish wardrobe. Come on now, y'all stop playing with yourself. I told my clients that y'all just as big boss as anybody else. Stop acting like everybody else is a boss. When you a boss, stop giving other people your power.
Mhm.
So yeah, real talk. So Sunday night, if you go to bit.ly/Black Friday offer for $29, I'm doing 11 ways to monetize your Facebook groups. Go to bit.ly/Black Friday offer. I'm doing 11 ways. Why am I doing 11 ways to monetize your Facebook groups? Because you guys are losing tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, creating these free Facebook groups because some fool told you to. And you're not making can I tell you why nobody will ever pay you from a free Facebook group? I probably need to come back and do that as a live. But once you have spoiled people
Mhm.
and taught them that your value is zero, how do you expect for them to make that price adjustment?
Ooh.
I'll give you an example. What's free? Air. If tomorrow they start trying to send me a bill for air, I'm an actual fool, y'all.
Right. That's good.
Not air conditioning, not cool air,
Just air.
just air.
Uh-oh. Wow.
So Sarah, it's Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's $29. So Sarah, it's different. Sarah says she knows 2 PR gurus that portray they are balling and live in government housing. So Sarah, I can't see why she would want to interview me. First
Right.
of all, she has coached with me before and her earnings increased.
That's
So
one.
she's her own track record. She only coached with me a couple of times, went to another coach and got hosed.
Mm.
Now she back over here with me. First of all, you're gonna get a luxury tax for that because you should have stayed when you was here. Number one. Number two, my testimonials and my track record is everywhere.
Mhm.
And if she just watches for the last 8 years, guys,
Yeah.
I've stood in this same spot. I've consistently helped women write books, launch products and services. I've consistently helped women make more money.
Yeah.
My track record is phenomenal. I've consistently helped women. I'm not talking about one or two. You can have a telesummit and it'll be 30 or 50 women on there telling you how to help them quit their job, telling them how to help. Chiquita, what's your story? Tell them. And you tell it all the time.
Yeah.
I do. But you know what, Coach, you're right. You know, everybody's not your client. And she really has not been watching you because your fruit is everywhere.
Everywhere.
And it's not seasonable. It's all year round, all the time.
Mm.
And my story is, without meeting Coach and hiring her as my coach, I would not be sitting here in this little square now. I would still be at a job, bent over, exhausted, underpaid, and retired with zero money and live in poverty to the end of my life. So, you know, everybody's not your client. And I am Coach's fruit. And I say all the time, I had to wait for her to save herself so she could come back and save me. On the job for 37 years. Didn't know how I was going to walk away. Had my gift was in my hand and I couldn't see it. And then when I saw it, how was I going to make it make money? Because you may know what it is, but you still need a strategy. That's why you need a coach. I thought I was relatively smart, as smart as the average person. Even Michael Jordan needed a coach. Lamar Jackson needs a coach. I don't need a coach. Only way I broke free. And so, you know, every coach is not for everybody, but I know this coach was for me.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
And see, that's the thing. Everybody is different. Yep. Victoria said the ones who don't want to look into what you had to offer are the same ones. And when they come to you nickel and diming,
Mm.
it is proof positive that they are going to be a source of headache. Good morning, Sharon. And so you have to use your discernment with clients and not let the money blind you. Because the same way clients are blinded by people that don't do what they say they're gonna do, we become blinded by the money.
Yeah.
You know, and it causes us to, I remember Keita, I said, Keita, don't charge that. Don't charge that. Don't charge that. She did it anyway.
Ooh, and I got worked and worked.
Yeah, you got beat up.
Yeah.
Got life, that project beat you up. And guess what? But here's the thing though. Sometimes even with a coach, you just got to get beat up. Because you know you don't want that feeling.
Yeah, ever again.
Anymore.
Yes.
You know, you don't want that feeling anymore. So Sunday night, 8 p.m., 11 ways to monetize your Facebook groups. Can I tell y'all a story of how much money you're leaving on the table? And that's another thing, Tornisha. Tornisha said, I've never met Coach. I've been following for a long time. Once I get myself together, I will call her. I know she will get me to where I need to be. Guys, don't wait until the biggest mistake you can wait.
Yeah.
Is saying, I'm going to wait till I get myself together.
Yeah.
You have to go now because in the going, it will get you together. And that's right, Nina Bell. Our money ain't good money. A lot of times y'all end up throwing bad money after more bad money.
You know, Coach, as you say, don't blink. I blinked through 37 years. Do not blink.
Yeah.
You got to go now.
Because we'll be saying, let me get myself together. And you'll look up. And let me ask you, Tornisha, you say you've been following for a long time. Tell me how many years that is. Tell me how many years that is. Because the thing is, I see people follow me for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
And when they finally bite the bullet, they say, Coach, I don't know what took me so long.
Yeah.
Because if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. People think that, well, if I could just sit still, there's no still.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing. If you're not moving progressively forward, if you're the same place that you were or very close to it year before year before year before year, nothing is going to change radically unless you radically change something.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe 2 years ago. Do you know how much money I made in 2 years?
Mm.
Do you know how much money you could at least been on track to making some real money? I don't think anything is a magic bullet. I don't think any success is instant. I believe in the compound effect. I believe in the fact that you have to rev up. But for people that listen, you move sooner rather than later. And that's the true story. So y'all need to go to bit.ly/BYOB convo and schedule a call. But at the end of the day, you also have to challenge yourself to say, self, I'm not going to sit here another year. Self, I'm not going to sit here another year. I'm going to do whatever it takes to move. Let me tell you how God works. God knows what you need before you need it.
Wow.
And you may be sitting there saying, I can't afford coaching. But the truth of the matter is, you can't afford not to have it. You can't afford not to generate more revenue. You can't afford, your situation is not going to change financially until you do something different. Jamie, let's talk about it. How did your finances change?
My finance changed in the same month that I met you, as a matter of fact. And I tell this story all the time that when I first moved here to Atlanta about a year and a half ago, I had one client and was about to quit. And you were coming to Atlanta and I didn't have any money, but it was like a dollars and drinks night for $19. I didn't have a car. I was staying in an Airbnb and I spent my last $19 to come see you. And before then I had been watching you for a year. I don't know how you came on my timeline. Somebody may have shared your live stream, but I've been watching you for a year prior to that. And I didn't even have money for my Uber, but I hit that Lyft thing anyway. I was like, just don't hit my account. Just let me get there. And when I got there, everyone who paid to be there didn't show up. So I had you to myself for 2 hours. And by the end of it, I met Miss Chiquita there, Nell there. And before I left, you said, well, you family now. And you called me that Monday. That was a Saturday night. You called me Monday morning around 10 o'clock in the morning. And you said, I ain't gonna tell people what you said. I already said it. Anyway, she went to my website. Now, let me go back and say this. I paid $19. She called my phone 2 days later, asked me my website, ran it up and down, changed my business name, and from $19. And that month, when I went from making $5,000 that year, I made $20,000 in a month. So I have been through coaches before, Coach. I've spent thousands of dollars on other coaches too. I've never made a return on that. But spending 2 hours with this one coach who I was getting ready to give up, I was like, don't nobody want to hear about no healing. She changed my entire life. And so when I looked up, and she took me to work too, but I also started investing too. I started investing more because she had proven to me that, oh, she know what she's doing, for real, for real. And so I check my PayPal. Because one thing the coach always tell you to do is know your numbers.
Know your numbers.
So I went and I looked at my numbers for a year later, and PayPal was saying like, oh, you made 300% more than what you did the prior year. I'm like, 300? I didn't even know the numbers can go up that high.
They can, and beyond.
And beyond.
And beyond.
So listen, you cannot get anywhere. You can't go far without a coach, number one, but without the right coach. Because even after I've been investing in coach, I'm still learning, and she's still coaching.
Well,
tirelessly.
You know, every year we raise our income standard, our revenue goal. In order for me to double and triple and quadruple my revenue every year, I've got to learn more.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, the minute I learn it, I teach it to y'all.
Absolutely.
Here's the danger.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you guys this is public, but I'm telling you guys this. If you don't start implementing what I put out immediately,
yeah,
I'm gonna turn some corners and you're not gonna be able to keep up. Cause I'm piling it on y'all. Matter of fact, starting the first of the year, we're gonna just do every other week meeting. I'm gonna do 2 lessons, then y'all gonna come back and do the study hall the next Monday to make sure who's got questions, who needs help implementing, why you ain't done it, get the emotions out of the way, because we got a hell of a year in front of us, an opportunity to make a whole lot of money. I'm not gonna miss my bag. What say you?
Yeah.
So Tiandra, Berlin, Chiquita, Jay Wade, Jamie, all of y'all, Mondays, I don't care if you gotta take a nap at 4 o'clock.
you better not miss it.
Don't miss a class, don't miss a thing. We talked about it yesterday. We about to take 100 volunteers to Essence. Our goal is 100,000 leads. It's a bunch of money, y'all. That's a whole, and y'all can't keep missing opportunities because of money is so prevalent. Money is everywhere. You just got to ask yourself, am I going to get it?
But you know what, Coach? I remember the exact minute, like Jamie said, I let her in that night. And, you all may not notice, but sometimes when you're in the center, you don't really notice what's going on around you because you're in the middle. And I don't know if Jamie realized it. You had been on the road for so many hours and you walked in your pajamas and went straight to that table and talked to Jamie. If it had been any other coach, they would have said, honey, wait a minute, let me go change her. You sat right there at that table and worked with Jamie. I remember that. And then I remember
we were super late.
Yeah, y'all have been, and even though you're sitting in the car on the road, you're still exhausted.
Are you tired?
You're still exhausted. And how I knew I was going to be able to leave before I walked away from my job working with Coach, I created a course. I think it was 10 or 12 weeks. I made over $8,000 on that course before I walked away from my job. Right then, I was like, I know I'm free. I'm out of here.
And see, for those of you who are dragging your feet to launch, all it takes is for you to launch and make money that one time. And you're going to understand that you are standing in front, in between, over and above your money.
Right.
And that you could have been getting bread. I'm not special. I'm really not.
You are to me.
Yes, you are, Coach. You special.
Wow.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you is. Yes, you is.
Yes, you is.
We all special to God, but at the end of the day, I don't think anybody else is any more equipped, has any more potential. I've been doing it longer and I've been doing it more consistently. And that's all it boils down to. So anybody can do it. Will you?
Ouch.
And I answer that question every morning with a yes. Do y'all know how doggone tired I am, y'all? We didn't get here till Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning, my clients inboxing me already. Coach, I'm ready to meet. I say, boo cat, sweetheart. Let coach just breathe for a minute.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, everybody can do this. And come this next year, I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. But at the same time, I can't stop and nudge you every 5 minutes. I can't stop and beg you to come on. You gotta know what. Remember, Verlene? We gotta know what we risking.
Yeah, no.
We don't move. We risking millions when we don't move. We missing time, energy, effort. Don't blink. We say don't blink because in the country song, he was interviewing that man was turning 100 and he asked him, what's the secret to life? And he told him, don't blink. He said, you look up, you 6, you take a nap, you wake up and you 25. Right? Don't blink. Next thing you know, you 50, your kids are having kids. Don't blink. Next thing you know, you 100 years old and wonder where it all went. I can remember like it was yesterday. My mama used to take me to the store, kind of like a Woolworth, but they had I don't know if y'all remember how pharmacies used to have a diner in the back, like a food counter.
Mhm.
Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Old school in the country, town square. And this particular diner had balloons that if you pop the balloon, you might get $1 off your food.
Yeah.
Well, one day, me and my mama went, and she said, well, I ain't got much money, but we're going to go up here. We're going to treat her. And we walked everywhere because my mom didn't have a car. Small city, but still, we walked everywhere, up and down hills, up and down hills. And so I was 6. This is 43 years ago. I remember like it was yesterday. We went in and I asked for a burger. My mom was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get you a burger. It was expensive then. She said, you know what? I'm gonna give me one too. She got her one. I remember I popped the balloon and we got all our food free.
Oh, wow.
Me and my mama celebrated.
Coach.
Yeah, we celebrated like we won. The Price is Right.
It's all right.
Some days I have to forget about her just to make it through the day because I miss her so much.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so the time is now. If you're going to make a decision to move, like Coach said, and making no decision is a decision.
It's a decision.
Is a decision. You're not moving, then you're going backwards. Exactly right.
One of the things we talked about at OneCon this past weekend, and I believe it was the VIP section when Coach asked us, why do we want to make that profit goal? She made us all choose our number for the year. Why do you want to make that? And what is your big why? You hear Coach will ask you this all the time. What is your big why? And if some of your why is to feed my family, if some of your whys is to make a difference in my family, if some of your whys is to break generational curses, then there shouldn't be anything to stop you from getting the help you need to meet that profit goal. If you're running a business, and your business goal is to help people and to serve people, then you should be coming and doing anything it takes. I don't care if it's like, let me come to your house and clean up your house, or let me serve you so that I can be in the room of women who have the same mind of servitude, the same heart of servitude, that knows how to extend grace, that is very coachable. Because I didn't have, you know, the sisterhood amongst my blood sisters where we could get along. But I have it now because I prayed. And I pray one day that my sisters will join me. But until then, I do this for me, to one, prove that I can do it because I'm gifted. I know that. I have to get past what I'm telling myself about myself every single day. What is your why? And removing all of the I can't and I don't have and I don't knows. You won't know until you pick up the phone, or as we say, pick up that link at bit.ly/BYOB convo. You don't know until you get on the phone with one of us. So stop making assumptions. Stop putting, as Coach say, take the brakes off of God.
Right.
If that's who you serve, then you have to understand that he has the best intent for you. The word says that I know the plans I have for you, plans to make you prosper. If God knows that, I don't know the plan he has for me, but I'm gonna follow him because he know. I'm gonna pay attention to what he's saying because he know. That discernment thing, that's him. I'm gonna pay attention to him because he knows. So hit that link, bit.ly/BYOB convo, for those of you who are ready, committed to the work it takes to run a profitable business. If you're ready. Thank you, Sarah. I'll pass that along. Hey guys, so we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. You know, because we gotta go make these monies. We gotta go make calls and all these kinds of things. So it was super exciting. Like, please share the broadcast if you haven't done so already. There were so many great things that were shared with us on today. I mean, the wisdom that was shared to business owners, really how to get the right clients, how to stop undercharging yourself, and how to start charging your worth. I mean, I took notes, and every lesson I learned goes into my contract. So if I want to get rid of headaches, I'm going to up that contract. I'm going to charge my worth, right? And so nobody can teach you your worth but you. Guys, go to that link, hit that link, bit.ly/BYOB convo. Coach will be back Sunday night. What's that? bit.ly/Black Friday offer. Okay. And so we'll see you guys then. And until then, have an amazing day.
Catch us tonight. BYOB